Hey guys, welcome back, and I really hope you all had a very good week which has passed by and you all are doing really great. And let me again share a small insightful event that happened which helped me learn something or probably unlearn something which I usually thought was normal or something that day to day lives or the pattern of our lives is such that okay, we consider so and so thing is happening, it is normal, so something like that. Now, recently, I would rather say maybe around a few months ago, a couple of months ago, something, and like the last few weeks, it has been a case that we were not getting a proper supply of water at our home. And when we went, my mom asked people in the neighborhood. Most of the people said, oh, it is same. That's what we are also facing. It's not coming. Uh, whatever the pressure is low or like the supply is not so consistent, something like that. And then we thought, okay, it's normal, it's happening everywhere in the surrounding also or in the neighboring houses also. So maybe there is some issue, something's getting fixed, or maybe there is some major issue which has to be resolved before all this, each individual houses get their proper supply of water. And we were just like with that thought only in the mind, and suddenly the it so happened that it becomes really water is something that you use every day, and if there is like up and down in that, you feel that disturbance in your normal life as well. You feel like something is not so going right. And this went on for few weeks, and we didn't think of any other solution. We thought the solution would be like something has to get fixed somewhere outside, like in a major joint or something somewhere, and then it will fix automatically. And everyone was like, yeah, somebody's working here, somebody's working there, so they're fixing this, they're fixing that. And after a few weeks, suddenly, because it was becoming really a hindrance for everyone, we out of nowhere, like somebody suggested, why you all don't check the joints at your home, like the place where the main supply comes from, like from the main line, which goes through all the houses, and the smaller lines which are getting pulled into each of the house. And at that time, though even the person, the plumber whom we called, he was like, no, I don't think there should be an issue. And then just for a reference, because not for a reference as such, just to get the doubt out of our head, my mom insisted, just can you just check it, irrespective of whether something issue is there or not, I'll pay for it. You just, give a check and let that thing go away from our head that there is no issue at our end. And though none of us expected that some issue will be there, because it was quite recently like fixed, some work was done at that particular joint, and we thought like everything was all clear. But just this, since the person had was also called and he was there, and we were like, just get it checked. To our surprise, we found that there was some sort of some stones or something, some little bit of pebbles had got clogged in one particular joint, the probably the main joint where the water to come to a house, like start the supply to a house. And after that is cleared and fixed, we are having like a it's proper, like we are not having any issues with the water supply right now in our house. And then my mom, just started thinking, and even I was like thinking, was it this issue that we were having all this was it this small issue that was needing to be fixed for such a big thing to get resolved, we were not having a proper supply, and correcting that supply was just correcting that one joint. And the reason we delayed was we assumed that it is happening everywhere, or because people told us, the neighbors also said that it is same, the issue is same. We are also facing the similar issue. Now this comes to a bigger picture, right? Like it's mostly with sometimes with elderly people, what they do is when they get all these health issues, ear pain, somewhere pain over there and all that stuff. And then they discuss with their people of their age or their colleagues or their friends, and then they're also like, oh, that issue when I have, I think it is, related to this and related to that. And then the assumption is done, okay, this is something that is happening because of age or whatever. They don't go to solve it mostly, and they're like, okay, it's with the age, so we have to live with it. And like this, there are so many things, right, that happen sometimes in our lives where we hear it from others that it is happening in a certain way, and we feel, okay, this is normal. This is something has to, this is how it goes about. And we have to live with it. We never think of a solution. When that problem is faced by many people, we think it's a universal problem and there is no solution to it, or we cannot do anything about it. And sometimes, taking just a small step can actually relieve us from that particular problem or from that particular issue within like no time. It's just our mentality that we need to switch and think, can there be some issue just at my end? Or can there be something that I can do to solve the problem which I am facing, rather than assuming that it is a generalized problem? So this is something I'm taking away from this incident, right? That we have to give it a try and try to see what could be the possible other reasons, right? Rather than just being under that assumption that is happening to everyone, so it is something that is happening to me and we have to live with it. Probably just going down little bit into the roots and seeing, can I do something to make it easier for me? I had spoken about, similar concept previously also, where many a times it is just a change in mentality that can solve your problem. I'm not saying all the problems can be solved, just by whatever thinking that it can be solved, but yes, it can give you a positive push towards finding a solution, or just by it's not any word like, right, just sitting behind and saying, okay, this thing has no solution, we have to live with it. Sometimes there might be some things, I'm not ignoring the fact that everything might have a 100% solution to it, but yes, sometimes we just need to make a little bit of more attempts and see if it is like something like this, it's a small thing that needs to be cleared and the whole other solution is like, automatically there. So this is something I learned recently from a very not such an expected place, right? That I can infer something from this. But yeah, it gave me an uh, sort of like an insight to look more deeply into some of the personal problems that we at times face, and to see what I can do, how I can fix it, and how I can probably make my life easier and be more happier, right? So I'll leave you all with this for this weekend, and have a great week ahead. It's the year is also coming closer to ending. We are towards like this ending months of the year, and be safe and enjoy your time and enjoy this winter season, nice Christmassy season, the seasons that are coming up with a lot of festivals. Okay, see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.